Hi, I'm Teacher Michael, and welcome to Introductory Journalism. I'm in the newsroom of the school newspaper because we will be building a school newspaper during this class. Before we go on any further, I want to tell you a little bit about what journalism is. Journalism is storytelling, either through your eyes or somebody else's. Everybody has a good story to tell. Your job as a journalist and storyteller is to help tell that story. And to do that, you need a good grasp of grammar and journalism. And that's what this course will teach you is good writing skills so that you can be a good storyteller. Now, before we get started, I'm going to explain the class expectations as far as rules. I have a very simple formula. Respect yourselves, respect each other, and respect the teacher. Next thing I want to do is get to know you guys. So I'm going to ask where you're from. Billy, where are you from? Oh, you're from Arizona. Well, that's great. I live right next door. I'm in New Mexico. Sally, where are you from? Oh, you're in Colorado. Well, I live right next door too. And Johnny, where are you from? You're from Georgia. Well, my mother's family is from Georgia, so we might have a lot in common there too. So why don't we go ahead and get started with the lesson today. What I want to focus on is complete sentences because a lot of students have trouble writing complete sentences. So why don't I give you an example of why I like complete sentences. Billy, pizza. Billy, pizza. Billy, I said pizza. Billy doesn't understand. Well, let me try it this way. Billy, there's pizza in the break room. You may go get some after the class. Okay, all right. Did you see the difference between my first attempt and the last attempt? And that was I used a complete sentence. Everybody understood what I meant. So why don't we go ahead and get started on complete sentences? We're going to do a little bit of an exercise. So I'm going to share my screen real quick. So, and I'll give you post these notes later for you guys to put in your notebooks. But a complete sentence has a subject, verb, predicate, and punctuation. The subject, what is being talked about in the sentence? Verb is the action word in the sentence. Predicate, a word that comes after the subject to complete the meaning of the sentence. Example, my drink feels cold. The predicate is feels. The subject is drink. Punctuation, we make sure you have good punctuation. Bad punctuation confuses your reader. Think of punctuation as instructions for your reader on how to interpret your work. If you use good punctuation, your reader is going to understand what you meant. So then punctuation includes periods, apostrophes, commas, exclamation points, quotation marks. All those marks tell your reader what to do. So why don't we go ahead and get started with the lesson. And first of all, what I want you guys to do is write down a sentence in your notebooks. And then I'm going to ask you guys what your sentences are. So, hey, Billy, you have your first sentence? Okay, well, why don't you tell us what it is? My cat ran fast. Okay. Sound good? My cat ran fast. All right, who can tell me what the subject of the sentence is? Sally? Okay, right. The subject is cat. The underline on the blue line. Subject. All right. Who can tell me what the verb is? Johnny? The verb is ran. That's right. We underline it with a different marker. Ran is my verb. And it is also my predicate. Okay, so it's my verb and my predicate. So for homework tonight, I want you to find a newspaper and I want you to find 3 sentences and I want you to find the subject, the verb, and the predicate. Okay, I will see you next time.